Hey guys, you're Marta Geek. In this video, I wanted to share a hands-on look at two products that I actually did a video for last year. But since the Nintendo Switch 2 came out, when it first came out, they were not compatible with the Nintendo Switch 2, and I've been busy and all that. And I decided to go ahead and try it again to see if they are actually working now, since there's been a couple updates for the Nintendo Switch 2, plus there's been a couple updates for these devices as well. And that's the reason why I'm doing this video, because I believe these items are freaking awesome. I really love these products, and I've been using them a lot. And of course, since the Switch 2 came out, I wasn't using them because they needed to get updated. Now they have been getting updated, and the purpose of this video is to show you guys how these two actually work with the Nintendo Switch 2. Now keep in mind, I am not going to go full in detail of how this one works and how this one works, because I already have individual videos for these two products. So if you want to see more in-depth review or hands-on on these, I'll leave links so you guys can see those videos. But first of all, let's go and show you guys how this one works, which I really like. Now keep in mind, this one is the Elite Go. This one actually functions as a video capture as well. So it is a portable charger that you can use to actually charge and send your video to the monitor and record gameplay at the same time. That is freaking awesome. So this is how it looks, right? This is the white one. Like I said, there's another one that is cheaper than this one, but does not do the recording feature, which is still really good, and it's actually pretty damn cheap. It functions as a normal dock. So this is how it looks. Of course, here you got the port for the Nintendo Switch 2. That's where you're gonna plug it in. This is the HDMI port, USB-A port, and it also has this port right here. That's gonna be, you're gonna be able to send it to the computer. That way you can use like OBS and record gameplay from this port. And this is actually capable of recording 1080p 60 frames per second out of this freaking dock, which is awesome. It's really good. So let's go and show you guys how it works. I have this monitor right here just so you guys can see how it works. I don't want to be plugging this to a TV, so it'll be a little bit more easier to do it like this. So what you want to do here, you want to plug it in to the HDMI port there. It comes with this long ass cable and super high quality cable. So this of course is going to be plugged here, right there, which is also capable of 100 watts. And over here, keep in mind, you cannot just use the top port. I'll show you guys right now. You cannot use the top port. Like, see, it won't switch the, oh, wait a second. First of all, I have to plug it in. So you have to plug it in for it to work. Okay, now we got power there. But like you see, it's not sending anything over there. It's actually charging it, the Nintendo Switch, but it's not sending the audio or the video here. And the monitor is on. You know, it's not like it's off. It's on. But that's something that I was hoping that Nintendo updated and made the top one compatible with video output. But now we plug it in over here, the bottom portion, and it should switch, right? Boom, there you go. It switched. And now if you have it switched, we could just go ahead and play like this. Look at that. Here I get playing. Now keep in mind, this monitor, I also have a video for this monitor. This is I think that's 14 inches OLED, which is awesome. And one thing to keep in mind, a lot of people are going to be asking, because when this update came up, it was not compatible with HDR. So you had to turn off HDR for it to work. But I'm here to show you guys that you don't need to turn off HDR. Right now, if I go to settings, display, HDR, it was off, but now I put it back on. I put it back on there, and like you see, it is totally on. There you go. There you go. So like you see, game looks gorgeous, of course, and it's awesome that you can use a little dock like that and just take it with you anywhere and just plug it, and that's it. Or you could just use it for like a second TV. And since the Nintendo Switch is laid out like that, it's not in a dock is that's not going to be overheating whatsoever. So keep that in mind. There you go. Oh, let me go and pause this. So yeah, that's how it works. Very good. Totally recommend this. If you want to go cheaper and you don't care about the recording, I recommend the other one, which is cheaper than this one, but won't send the video to the computer to record. But that's how that one works. So now let's go and show you guys how the other one works, which is one of my favorite one, and I use a lot, especially with the Nintendo Switch 1, because this one is actually capable of outputting 4K, but it can actually record up to 4K 30, 2K 60, and 1080p 120 or 1080p 60. Very good. But it actually outputs 4K 30 or 4K 60. So here we're gonna go ahead and undock this, take it out of here. And before we continue, this is how the dock actually looks. The great thing, of course, like I said, this actually lets you record video. I have a micro SD card right here, which is awesome. And the cool thing about this dock, you can use it for the Steam Deck as well. And the cool thing about the major cool thing about this dock is that it lets you record gameplay straight to the freaking card. You don't need to be connected to the computer or anything. It just records gameplay to the micro SD card. You also have a headphone out. Over here in the back, you got the USB-C port that lets you connect it to the computer for, let's say you want to transfer files like that instead of taking the card off. You could do it like that, or you need to update this dock. You can actually connect it to the computer and it'll do that. And you got this switch right here to actually let you, do that feature. You have got two USB-A, HDMI out, and of course this is going to be connected to the power. The only negative thing about this is that it actually uses this cable to connect to the Nintendo Switch or to any other device, but I think it's not a problem. I don't think it's a problem at all. So what we want to do here is plug it in first to the power. This is going to be connected to the power, and now the HDMI port or cable that was connected to the other dock, I'm going to connect it over here. There you go. Remember, I'm using this monitor just because I don't want to use a normal TV for this video, and just pretend that this is your TV or your monitor, PC monitor. So now on the Nintendo Switch, right? Of course, you don't have to use you can use it with the Joy-Cons or without the Joy-Cons. In this portion, I'm going to actually use it with the Joy-Cons. And now, one thing to keep in mind, just like on the Nintendo Switch 1, if you saw my first video, this is not going to hold the Nintendo Switch properly. See, it's not going to hold properly. So you're going to have to plug it in right here, right? And it has a groove right here. Once you plug it in, it has a groove, and it's going to hold your Nintendo Switch. Just like that. And it's very, very secured. And now I can either use the Joy-Cons if I want to play, or I could just use a Pro controller and play just like that. There you go. Come on. Send it. There you go. Yeah, baby. So yeah, this is freaking awesome. And the cool thing about this is that you can record gameplay. So you press right here, like see here, there's a blue light. That means that it is ready to work, right? But when it's recording, you just press right here, and now it starts flashing red. When it's flashing red, that means that it's actually recording gameplay. And it's recording gameplay directly to the micro SD card, which is just awesome. There you go. Get that. There. Oh, come on, girl. Yay! There you go. Let me pause it here. And of course, when you're done recording, all you gotta do is tap right there, and voila, it finished recording, and the save file or the video is actually going to be on the micro SD card. That's it. It's really awesome, and it functions really good. And this is how I've been recording gameplay on the Nintendo Switch 1. I've been using this dock, and it works flawlessly. The video quality is actually pretty damn good, and like I said, it is capable of recording up to 2160 30 frames per second, 2K 60, 1080p 120. Keep in mind, to adjust that, you're gonna have to use the AverMedia software that's for the PC. That's where you're gonna actually set it up and forget it. So once you set it up, it's just gonna go ahead and record it whatever resolution you choose, and that's it. That's all you need to do. And of course, I'll leave links in my video descriptions for these products. That way you can get it from there if you want. And I'll also leave links for the update pages for these products, because for example, myself, since I got these before the Nintendo Switch came out, I actually had to update these products, and it's really easy. Once you follow the instructions, it's very easy. So I did actually have to update these products, this one and this one, for it to work. Now, maybe if you buy it now, it already comes with those updates, so maybe you don't have to do those updates like I did. But if you do, it's very easy. I'll leave links in my video descriptions. That way you guys can get the software update from those links and follow the instructions. It's very simple. Very simple to do. And that's it. But the cool thing is that it actually works. And like you see here, some people been asking if HDR has to be off. And no, it doesn't have to be off. Like you see there, it's completely on. It's completely on. And right now, if I go to resolution, since this monitor is only up to 1080p OLED, so you're gonna have only 1080p there. But if this was if your TV is a 4K, obviously it's gonna be 4K available there. So yeah, that's why it looks like that on my little OLED monitor. So guys, thanks for watching this video. Let me know in the comments what you think about these products. Have you tried them or not? I do like them, and I do use them, so that's why I'm actually recommending them if you're actually interested in getting them. But let me know in the comments what you think about these AverMedia devices. Thanks for watching this video. Till next time, guys. Bye-bye.